Yeah.
What is up, Sumolings? It's Chris here from AppSumo. Going to give you guys a minute to trickle in. I know we got a bunch of you guys on here. Let us know where you guys are tuning in from as you're coming in. All right, so today we have a super special webinar for you. We got Hassan from Sociality. Sociality.io is an all-in-one social media management solution that helps you simplify your social media with one convenient dashboard. It's on AppSumo right now. Great tool. Hassan, thank you for taking the time to join us today.
You are welcome. Thank you.
So yeah, of course. So before we dive in, I want to let everybody know, if you have a question, please drop that in the Q&A box at the bottom of the video, and we'll be circling back to those at the end to get your questions answered. And on top of that, I will be sending out a replay after. So if you miss anything or you have to jump out early, don't worry about it. We'll get that replay sent out to you just as long as you're registered. If you're on this webinar, you are registered. So without further ado, Hassan, I will turn it over to you. I'm going to turn my camera off. And if you want to give these great Sumolings a walkthrough of Sociality.
Okay. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. This is Hassan. I'm the founder of Sociality.io. Also today, our chef product manager, Fırat, with us. And also he will answer your questions as well. So Sociality.io is an all-in-one social media management platform. Actually, there are so many social media tools around, but Sociality.io is a really all-in-one tool. So you don't need to use any other tool when you are managing your social media accounts. So today I want to give you a quick tour what platforms or modules we have, and then I will quickly jump to the product and I will show you the main features of Sociality.io. So as I said, it is an all-in-one solution. So we have 5 modules inside of Sociality.io. One of them is a publish module. So in this module, you can create and schedule your posts easily and send approval process to your clients as well. And the system will publish your post at social media networks, maybe of your clients or of in your accounts as well. And the other module that we have, and mostly we are differentiated from other tools, is engagement module. So we grab all your comments, direct message mentions from your social networks into a one chat-like panel, and you can reply using Sociality.io in the chat-like module. The other module that we have is Listen product. In Listen, you can create your own keywords, and system listen all social media and web and blogs and news, so you can see what's your followers or what is media is talking about around these keywords. The fourth module is the reporting module. So you can easily create your own page reports in here, like Facebook reports, Instagram reports, or even Instagram stories reports as well. And the last module we have is competitor analysis. So you can compare your social media accounts with your competitors in Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or the social media channels that you are managing. So these are all in one solution. Now I'm jumping into the product. And this is our welcome page. And as you can see, there are some icons. These are, we said brands, but it's actually a grouping. So if you have more than one brand, or if you have more clients, you can easily create a brand for each of your clients and add their social channels inside of these brands. So when I click one of them, so this is Sociality.io, our own brand. So at the left side, you can also see these brands as well. At the right side, all of these modules are related to this brand. So it's very easy to distinguish other brands or other social networks in here. So firstly, I want you to show our management panel, a quick tutorial in here. So these are the brands. You can create your brand in here. You can add your social networks in here. Now we are supporting Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Instagram, but we are supporting the business page, not the personal ones. You can add the competitors in here as well. So if you want to track your competitor accounts, you can add their page in here. You can create your own keywords, what keywords you want to track all social media and web. Even you can create alerts as well. So the system sends an email to you when it finds a new maybe mention or any news about your keywords. And the last one in here, you can create your own templates as well. So in our engage module, when you are replying your followers, you can use these templates if you are creating in here. And also you can invite your own team members, or you can invite your clients as well in here in users section. So when I click add new user, I want to show you, you can give what permission you want for each brand, or maybe you want that this user only see the post of your one of your brands and only see the reports as well, nothing else. Or maybe you want to give them an approve reject permissions as well. So it is very easy to give detailed permissions in here. So I'm coming back to our product page. Now in here you can see this is our calendar. You can see your calendar in here, monthly, weekly, or what else you want. And you can create your posts in here. So I want to turn back our test account. So I want to actually create a post in here. When I click the plus button, I can see all social networks related to the product, and I can select multiple social media accounts in here. So you can create, if you select more than one, you can see which types you can create, or if you select only one account, you can see the related types for that network as well. So you can add your message, you can upload your photo, and actually at the right, you can preview the post in mobile or in web as well. And also there are additional things. You can schedule this post on Facebook, or maybe you want to target to countries or language as well in here. When you create a post, I want to create one of them as a status one for tomorrow maybe. Because I'm a manager, it's now approved. But if you want to send it to an approval process, you can create post only without approval, and the managers can approve these posts in here. Now, the other thing at publish module, at social feed, there is another view. You can view your post inside of the calendar, but also you can view this post as a feed. And maybe your clients can come in here and give revisions to you, or maybe you are the manager and your team members create the post, and you can give relate revision or maybe edit process in here. So you don't need to email back and forth to your team members. You can give your edits in here and send as a note, and they can get notification from the system. So after that, maybe you will approve this post. Also, you can export all of these posts to PPT, PowerPoint, or PDF, and the system will send the emails that you type in here. So this is the basic publish module. So the other module is the engage module. As I said, the system tracks all these social networks inside of our test brand, for example, and you can see the all these mentions, comments, direct messages inside of a chat-like module. So this is an example of a tweet that we got from, these are test accounts, so there are so many test accounts. But if I want to reply, when I click in here, I can select one of our templates as well. And when I click the reply button, the system sends a tweet, reply tweet to this user. So if the user reply back again, you can see that conversation inside in here. Maybe this is a YouTube comment, or maybe this is a Facebook Facebook message, sorry, or maybe a LinkedIn comment as well. So you can see all of these comments in here, and when you reply, the system actually sent that reply. If this is a Facebook message, the system sends a Facebook message. If this is a Facebook post command, the system sent the reply as a under the command, Facebook command. So you don't need to worry which channels this is coming, or if I need to reply back as a mention or as a comment, the system handle all of this for you. Also, there are other actions in here, so you don't need to go to Twitter or Facebook or YouTube. You can take actions in here. Or maybe you want to like the post, like the comment, or you want to delete this comment, or the system also auto-sentimize these comments for you, but maybe you want to categorize these comments as well in here. So when I reply back, I'm coming back to our first tweet. When I reply back, I can archive this conversation. So when the user, if the user will reply back again, I can see inside of the conversations. But if the user won't answer our comment, then it will be in the archive section. So it is very easy to manage all the conversations from all of your social networks. You can also assign this conversation maybe outside, maybe to your client, or maybe outside of your network, or outside of your team members as an email. Also, you can search search inside of all your comments, direct messages. And the last thing I want to mention in here, the system tracks the Instagram ad comments as well, also the Facebook ad comments. So this is a little rare feature for all social media tools. So I want to mention that. And in Engage module, we have a conversation activities section as well. In here, basically, you can see the conversations as a list, and you can export all of these conversations to Excel. Or maybe you want to schedule a report, so the system maybe send all the conversations to you as daily or maybe as weekly, what you wish. And the third module that we have is the listen module. So basically, the system listens all around the social media, web, news, and now I'm creating a report in here. For the Ryanair, we are listening the keyword. So I'm waiting the results. Yeah. So you can see the system graph from a YouTube post or a tweet mentioning that Ryanair, or maybe a website from the Ryanair as well, or maybe a news from a newspaper. So the system tracks all of the web and social media for you. So you don't need to worry about to track your keywords. Maybe this is an hashtag, so system also, so Sociality also grabs the Instagram post as well by hashtag. So these are the channels that we are supporting currently for social media: Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And other than that, we are tracking news, blogs, and web all over the web. Also, you can export this list as an Excel, or you can create, or you can schedule automatic reports to your email. And the reports part. So at the reports part, I want to show you a Facebook, an Instagram report example first. So this is our test account. So actually, Sociality doesn't have an Instagram account, but I want to show you the test account. So there is a summary page. At summary page, you can see your growth of followers. So the before, this is a 1 month report. So the system shows that the previous month we lost, this test account lost 2% of its followers, but the like counts increased, the comments, engagement, video views, stories reach. So you can see all these basic metrics at the summary page. So other than that, there is a followers graphs, growth of followers, distribution of your followers at Instagram, demographic distribution, the online times of your followers, and user activity report. So your followers sent you a comment, so system look at that comments times, and you can see which day of the week and which hour of the day they are mostly active, and your most active users as well in here, your page posts, the types. So there are so many detailed reports, graphs for the Instagram in here. Interactions, if you are publishing videos at Instagram, you can see your video views, the engagement rates. The last thing at the Instagram report I want to tell you about, we are also tracking Instagram stories. So for this is a test account, but for the Instagram stories, you can see how many reach your stories are getting, or how many impressions you are getting, or how many forwards or backwards or reply you are getting from your Instagram stories. So this is also a kind of rare feature inside of the social media management tools. Also, we store your stories metrics. So maybe 3 months later, you want to see a 3-month report. So it is very easy for Sociality to show you all these metrics. And at the bottom, you can see the details of the metrics of your post. So this is a post, an example post for us. So you can see how many organic likes you are getting, or if you boosted or if you promoted this post, you can also see how many paid comments or paid likes you are getting from this post as well. And for the reports, you can also export these reports to PowerPoint or PDF, and you can also schedule, sorry, I need to reactivate it, but also you can schedule weekly, daily basis. So the system sends you, in the morning, the system sends the reports for you, maybe in the Mondays if you are creating a weekly report. So we are supporting YouTube page reports, Twitter page reports, Facebook page reports, even we are supporting LinkedIn reports as well. So you can create a very detailed reports in here for your own social media accounts. Maybe I want to show a Facebook report as well from our own channel, Sociality.io. I changed my brand to Sociality.io, so I can see our own Facebook channel in here. So maybe the last month, or maybe this month, okay, and create the report. So this is our Facebook channel report. As before, as the Instagram report, you can see your growth of fans likes as a summary, and your fans, growth of fans by daily, how many organic likes you are getting, your distribution of fans, and user activity, most active users, and other details like total page reach, the organic, viral, or paid, your posts reach as well, engagement rates, your interactions or your reactions counts. If you are publishing videos, you can see your video views, unique repeat views, so the details of video views as well in here as a graph. And you can see the posts, details of the post in here. Also for Facebook, we have another section, so you can see maybe the clicks or video views or video plays, or maybe negative feedbacks. How many of your users hide or maybe unlike your page by interacting this post. And you can export this post and also schedule as an automatic report as well. So the other one I want to show you is our competitors module or competitors reports. So at the competitors section, maybe I will show you Instagram competitor analysis for Pepsi and Coca-Cola for the last month. So this is the summary of the last month. So Coca-Cola, the global brand, I think didn't publish the post. Maybe the August is better. Okay. So I want to show you the comparison of their post. Yeah, here we go. So the followers growth for Coca-Cola at August, so 10K, but Pepsi is 11K. They are very close actually. You can see their total interactions, how many likes or the sum of the likes and comments, and the engagement ratio as well. So Pepsi is very good at the engagement rate. You can see these public followers numbers, their followers growth by daily. You can select one of each as well. Their post, how many posts they published at this by daily, post type. So when I select Pepsi, so we can see they published mostly photo, then video and carousel in August. Their total interactions, as I said, some of likes and comments, the engagement rate by daily, daily likes, daily comments, and post of the day. This is a little interesting. So for Pepsi, they are mostly publishing at Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. But for when we look at the Coca-Cola, they published mostly only at Wednesdays in August. Also, you can see the hours, which hours they are publishing mostly in the daytime. And you can see their details of the posts in here. So their total interactions, their total likes. Also, we are 2 months ago we released the feature, but there isn't a post in here. But we can detect the promoted posts at Instagram as well. Also, we can show you their exact paid likes or their exact paid comments as well. So this is also a rare feature. So this is a competitor analysis report for Instagram. You can export these reports as well. Also, you can create for Facebook, or maybe you want to create a competitor analysis for Twitter or YouTube. So we are currently supporting these for channels for competitors. And for reporting part, the last thing I want to show you is the listening reports. So at the listen module, we already seen the details or the texts of these mentions, but in here you can create a detailed report for your listens or for your keywords. So I'm creating a report for listening. We need a few seconds. Okay, here we go. So at the last 30 days, our listening keywords Ryanair got more than 3,000 mentions. I said mentions, but these are tweets or news or blogs or maybe Instagram posts or YouTube posts as well. You can see the daily graph of these mentions. The system Sociality automatically sanitized, and you can see the positive, negative, and natural. And the daily sentiment reports as well we have. If we are categorizing these mentions, we are not categorizing, but you can see these detailed reports as well in here. So this is the sources. Most of them came from web, but the news, blogs, and social media is strong as well. This is the source distribution for social media, source distribution for news. So the top news site is the sun.co.uk for the Ryanair keyword, and other distributions for blogs and web. The activity of these mentions by daily, day of the week, and the hour, and which day these mentions are coming. And the last one is a word cloud. So you can see the other keywords that people are talking about other than your own keywords. So these are the flights, airline, or get new travel, like that. So this is the numbers, the details of this word cloud. So the last thing is the listening report. So you can export these modules as well. So basically, as I said, it's the all-in-one solution. You can manage all your social media activities inside of Sociality.io. You don't need any other tool. So this is our main user value proposition. So thank you very much. Now maybe we can go forward on the questions.
Yeah, awesome. That was great. All right. So the let's see. One of the questions is, can you schedule your reports and get them automatically?
Yes, you can schedule your reports and you can get them automatically. System sends as daily, weekly, or monthly. So you can create your own schedule reports.
Awesome. All right. Someone is asking, is it possible to monitor alerts and mentions of accounts with over 100,000 followers?
Yes, at mention, at the alerts module, when you are creating your alerts, there is a section. So I want to show you a quick one. So you can add a followers limits in here. So system look at the followers and then send an alert to you. So yes, it is possible.
Okay, awesome. All right. I see Chase in the questions asking, how does the geolocation posting work?
Geolocation posting, we don't have that feature, but for Facebook, yeah, for Facebook, you can target the countries or language, but there isn't any good geolocation scheduling feature. Yeah.
All right. Someone is asking, what social channels do you publish to? Is there a page where you can see all of the channels listed out?
As I said, we are supporting Facebook company page, Instagram business accounts, Twitter, YouTube, and the LinkedIn company page. We are supporting 5 social networks and their company accounts, actually.
Okay, awesome. Are Facebook groups a part of your roadmap?
Not now, but we are getting so many requests about Facebook groups, so we will check it again if we can fit inside of our roadmap. But now it's not the part of our roadmap.
Awesome. And do you have a publicly available roadmap, or can you walk through some of the features of the roadmap?
Yeah, we don't have, because if we publicly announce our roadmap, then we should follow that roadmap. So, but we want to, so maybe the next year we will publish our roadmap. So we will be on track.
All right. Anything that you're excited about that you guys are working on?
Yes, we are now working on the integrations. So that is one of the excitement thing for us. We want to integrate our Sociality.io to Intercom, Slack, and Zapier. These are our first platforms to integrate. And the other thing we are very excited is we are developing our mobile application from the beginning. We have a mobile application now you can use, but the new mobile application will include all of these features, very user-friendly and very simple, but you can reply your comments or you can create your reports using our mobile application. You don't need to be on desktop every
Very
time.
cool. Awesome. Yeah. All right. George wants to know more about your company. So I guess what's your background? How did you come up with Sociality, and what's your team look like?
Yes, actually we started in Turkey 3 years ago. So when we started, we worked with the global agencies in Turkey as well, like WPP, Tribal, Azubar, and the tool is shaped by their needs. In that time, we want to expand our business to global space as well. So now our headquarters is in the UK, and also me is in the UK. But our other team members are working remotely. Most of them are stay in Turkey, but we have team members in the Iceland. We have team members in the Lisbon as well. We are working remotely, yes. And now we are 10 people that working on Sociality.
Very cool. Awesome. That's great.
Thank you.
Well, those are all of the questions that we had. So I guess we can sign off now. But thank you so much for taking the time to walk through this. I'm sure the Sumolangs who are on here are super grateful as well, and the folks that are going to be able to check out this replay. Before we sign off, do you have any last words that you want to say to Sumolangs about Sociality?
Yeah, thank you for this opportunity. And we are very excited about the AppSumo campaign. We got so many users all around the world. And actually, we want to be one of the best social media tools, and we are working on it.
Awesome. Great. Well, thank you so much for bringing this deal to the community. I'm sure people are super grateful. I know we're really grateful for it as well. And for anyone on here, if you want to check out Sociality, you can head over to appsumo.com. You can find it in the browse page. Check it out. Again, it's all backed by our 60-day guarantee. So feel free to get it set up, get it plugged in, connect it to your account, start using it. And if you have any issues, you can always hit us up and we'll get you taken care of. But Hassan, thank you so much for taking the time today. Really appreciate it. And best of luck with the rest of the campaign.
Thank you. Thank you very much,
All right.
Chris, having me.
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
All right.